Alrighty. Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh
Yay.
boy. Alright guys, sorry about that wait. Thank you so much for
For
you know,
my mess up.
It's not your fault.
It's totally my fault.
Yes, Kime is going to be voicing some characters, though I don't think we ever figured. We only
She kind of
figured out
just
one
said,
character.
"Give me whatever."
Yes.
Alright. Alright, so we don't go on like, what should I pick? I'm just gonna assign it. You have Toko, Konetsu still has Genocide Jack. Let's see, take Yasuhiro as well. So Toko and Yasuhiro.
Crap. Okay. I'll try.
Sounds fair.
Alright, well then, let's go ahead and dive in. Yeah, there's not a lot of choice left.
There will be more, maybe,
Right.
or less
This is
actually.
where we left off. Oh boy. Alright. And they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat. That's
What?
a weird way of saying it, but sure, why not?
Okay.
What has calcium got to do with anything?
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. Oh, poor you, poor baby.
Oh, he's not being entertained anymore. Oh.
You know what? Take Sakura as well.
No, you do. You.
No. I gave you like 2 of Kanetsu's characters, so take one of mine.
Damn it! Why do you do this to me?
Because,
You're the worst.
yeah, I love you.
No, you don't. So. No, come back, screen.
Oh my god.
Wait, is it gone?
What?
Oh, did
It
you
just-
guys lose screen share?
Sometimes it goes out, and then comes back.
Oh, okay.
He said Yasuhiro, right? Yasuhiro.
Yasuhiro Hakagure. That is the only person he could have been referring to. And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden justice hammers!
Definitely sounds like Yasuhiro.
Is that what hero is?
What freaking voice did I give her? I don't even remember.
You can do it.
I can't do it.
If
I think
Mm.
it was just like really sort of
It was just
faint
like
and
really
cute.
soft sounding.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him.
Uh-oh. Advo found me out.
To kill 2 of our friends!
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble. Oh god, my voice is already dying. Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this, to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it.
Just do it!
Just do it. And
Just
we begin
do
the
it.
third investigation.
Yes!
First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. Maybe it was. We shall see. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while.
Are you talking about Kyoko?
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. Ah! But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice?
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun!
An accomplice? Wait, let me get my dictionary. See what does that mean?
That's a very strange word. An accomplice?
Yay! I missed hearing that voice.
Yes!
What are you doing here?
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question.
Oh, what question?
All of them.
I
Alright,
can't
so
answer
why do you
every
have a
single one.
tit on your stomach?
Well, you see, when a man loves a woman. Well, you're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial, you dunderheads.
He did actually.
And maybe
That was
even
so long
suspicious
ago.
and strange.
Now we get a flashback. Yay!
Just in case you forgot.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear. If there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate. So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Oh, shoot, I haven't done you in ages. Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
They killed two people though. What if it's... What if one person killed one of them? Like each of them?
Ooh.
Yeah, what do we do then, Monokuma, huh?
Yeah, come on.
Bye.
Then it's a fight to the death between the both of them.
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. You're so lazy.
He's trying to make up from letting it slip last time.
I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder. Only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
Nothing!
Then what's the point?
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action.
The true blackened. So, just one person.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants.
So, there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You know, it has nothing to do with the fact that she has a strong moral compass and would never do that to begin with.
Yes.
You may be right.
If that's true then, Kyoko, where are you?
Bleh, she's dead.
There goes our answer for the trial.
Whoops.
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
I don't know, it kind of does. I mean, like, who knows where she could be?
Are you gonna say that to Sakura's face?
Oh.
Yeah, because then she'll punch me, and I'll enjoy it.
You'll say thank you.
I guess the one who would, I guess the one who actually did the killing blow.
Oh, that's true.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But, for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect, just in case?
Certain someone?
I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. You're like jumping to conclusions, what?
Leave her alone.
What? I'm offended.
When did you?
I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
I didn't want to be found.
Well, I found you anyway.
There's no escape.
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl. Milk sack? Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
Fair point.
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know.
Unfortunately, she is right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. We really should. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Who could anyway? Besides Sakura.
Hiro's pretty big, isn't he?
I think so actually.
I don't know if he's strong though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, just because you're big doesn't mean you're strong. I mean, look
I'm
at me.
sorry.
I'm pretty big, but I'm pretty weak, I'll admit.
Yeah, same. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
I don't. Are you looking at chat, Kanetsu?
No, I'm
It's a
trying to
chat.
log in on my phone.
I think you appreciate this line by Advo. The cutest gay's boy was killed. Of course they're gonna blame genocide chill.
Oh my god.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina?
OTP.
Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
Aw, poor baby.
決まりだ。
Then that's that. Let's begin. Man, I would pay a big buck to see Hina beat up Byakuya.
Oh, me
Same.
too.
Anyone, actually.
This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma file number 3 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Woohoo!
Alrighty, let's just begin. Man, I feel so rusty. It's been a while since we've played this.
Yeah. Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
Huh? What is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository too, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
Yeah, we noticed that too. It was locked?
And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now?
I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. About as subtle as one of those hammers. There are all hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? I mean, it's almost like there are some missing from here that are the same sizes as the one that people were killed with.
I know, right? It's amazing. What a coincidence.
Very
Either way, and strange. All the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Nice! Spotless hammer has been added. Yada yada.
Woo! Clues.
Our gay boy with his yaoi feet.
Oh my god, look at his hand!
Taka. He'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head.
Because the blood is not an obvious giveaway.
We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what he was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved.
There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Everything. Would you like my help?
Sure, why not? Yeah, let's look back on things.
Yeah, Kyoko's not around, so we need help.
Right, Makoto is completely useless without Kyoko around. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search.
And soon after, we split up. Kyoko disappeared.
After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me.
According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious and strange individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, they use that phrase so frickin' much. That's another one that I've come to really despise.
Which one? What?
In other words, they use that phrase so much. Oh god. Like, not just in this case, but throughout the entire game. She was
I never
attacked
noticed.
an hour before we found her. Meaning, just after 7 o'clock. I think the chat might not be updating for me, so if I don't respond to you guys immediately, that's why.
Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange and suspicious costume. It was Robot Justice. It also became clear that this Robot Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costume assailant as... yes, whatever. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. Are you taking notes, Koko?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Why not?
We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
Startled noises. What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that,
All the crazy shit started happening.
Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. That guy moves around fast.
mm-hmm.
Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor.
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then,
I don't know who that is. Huh?
What was that?
it was someone dying, I think, no?
Probably Taka, yeah. Oh no, that was Hifumi. That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
I still can't believe they left him alone with a killer going around.
And with a serious head wound.
Yeah.
Nah, he's fine.
At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up to the 3rd floor. You know, this is actually super convenient since, like, this is the first time we're streaming. It's been a really long time since Kanetsu and I played. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse.
He did.
Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play.
I wonder if they decided to give this thorough flashback because people were probably like, you know what, I don't need to play this game anymore. I'm putting it down.
Yeah, this is like, in terms of how the entire thing actually went down, it's by far the most confusing. At least as far as I've played. I do wonder if any of the other cases get similarly convoluted.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You know nothing.
As you guys know, I've played up to the end of the 4th case in this game. Kimi and Kanetsu have played it all, so they know things I do not.
I played all the games.
I haven't played the 2.5 one though.
Huh.
You've been missing out.
You know what?
We'll play them all. We'll play them all.
Yeah.
I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
But at that same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka.
And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who fainted because we didn't learn our lesson the first time. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Ooh, Adro puts his money on Celeste right now.
Are we doing bets?
I don't know. I had to refresh the chat, so I think I missed a lot of what people were saying. That's the first message I saw. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Oh boy, God. The last time we played was maybe a month and a half ago? I'd say a month and a half ago, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say about that much, yeah. It's been a while.
Then we Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Tokyo and rushed back to the equipment room.
This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something?
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, we were still putting out episodes, so basically the idea was we just finished putting out the episodes, and then we would kick things off with the stream, since we finally created a Twitch channel, and as you can see, we're bringing Kimi onto the series, so
Yay!
This is officially the first time that the entire Pixels are on a series together. From here on out, Kimi's gonna be in all the rest of the videos.
Oh my god, I just noticed that too!
Thank you, Konotsu. I love you.
Welcome.
This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. After some time,
Celeste told us she's found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository.
and there we discovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
Looking back, things have certainly been very active.
That's one way of putting it.
If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime.
Alrighty.
She has good memory.
Hifumi's big cold body is laying on the ground. That seems he looks so weird. Like his other arm. I know they tried to do something with the perspective, but it just doesn't work.
And it's like his shoe is just right where his hand is. Like, what is going on? Like it's bent and then like snapped. I don't know.
He has short legs.
That is true. His legs are pretty disproportionate. Like, actually, his really big body. Come on. I mean.
Oh my god!
I mean,
Meanwhile, Taka's not moving anymore.
How on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here at the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. Oh god, it always throws me off, that space between the M and the I. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different.
It's bigger than usual.
Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it! His glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now, they're completely clean. You know, can a body can't sweat when it's dead, right?
I don't think so.
Like, I know you unleash a lot of fluids when you die, but
I mean, he died a while ago already, so.
yeah.
I am looking it up.
Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? And why? Alright, what else? Ah, you.
You.
You. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it?
I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died.
Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else.
Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume?
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered.
In all fairness, yeah, I could see Yasuhiro thinking that.
Yeah, I could see it.
So, who knows? He might be right.
Because he's the fool of the century, you see.
I mean, he is kinda dumb.
Just kinda.
But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case?
Well, no. There are a few other things. Alright, Advil, I may have murdered a couple people in my lifetime, but I didn't stick around. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. Just like Koku thought.
But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we?
Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron.
Is that really all there is to it?
Byakuya seems convinced.
He's convinced about every first option.
That's true.
Was he?
Yeah, he is, like, all the time. During the first
I
game.
can't remember what he went along with in the first case.
I'm pretty sure he went along with Makoto being the killer, and then in the second case, he was really pushing hard that Toko did it.
Yeah, but that's because he wanted everyone to believe that, not because he actually believed it himself.
Oh, that's true. But then, like, we kind of showed him up, right? When we started, like, pointing fingers at Mondo, and then he was all like, what?
Oh, that's true.
He got all freaked out.
Well, no, he got freaked out about the switching the...
Oh, did he?
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure he knew it was Mondo all along, because he saw him, like, leave the locker room. He just got confused about the switching the crime scene bit.
Oh, okay.
The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people? Well, that's one less person to figure out who did it.
True.
What?
Because all the rules say is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? But then again, if you kill 2 people, that's more evidence you leave behind. Oh. Well, yeah, I do work in a funeral home, but I'm not a mortician. And, yeah, I haven't really... I'm pretty sure they don't sweat. But, like, that's not something I've really asked or witnessed.
That's what I saw on Google, though.
Oh,
But
they
that's who just
do?
answered.
They do sweat?
Well,
Yeah.
it's like not really sweat. It's just like the water in their body starts coming out of their glands.
Yeah. Like, I do know that your, like, bowels release everything.
Ew.
Yeah, it's not pretty. Alright, because all the rules says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
That's also true.
Hold on. Perhaps... I see. So that's what that means.
Yes, of course.
Is everything okay? Let me guess, you're not gonna tell me anything.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. That's a good point, Johnny. Huh? What's with this attitude? I just helped you figure out something.
Brain blast.
But You have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all.
His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out.
Or that he thinks he did.
But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was?
I wish.
Yeah, hopefully.
Same. Alright. Whoops. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. I remember using like really small versions of this in gym class. Did anyone
I
else
sat
do
on
that?
them.
Yeah,
What?
like you'd sit on them and like push yourself around with your feet, and sometimes you'd like play ball with them. But they
What?
were
Run over
really
your
awkward.
fingers.
Yeah, run over your fingers.
What? What kind of game class do you have?
Torturous ones. I might start working on bodies at some point. I don't know. Like, I've never considered it before. But, I mean, at this point, I'm kind of used to seeing dead bodies and carting them around.
Oh god.
Wow,
Huh?
that's harsh.
But wait. See, I got, when I was first introduced to, like, the first time I actually, like, started setting up a service, my supervisor was, like, asked me 3 times, are you okay with seeing dead bodies? And I was like, yeah, I mean, I worked at the church before, and we had a lot of funerals there, so I'm used to it. And then we went, and I saw the body there, and it looked like my brother, so, like, I was just hit and
Oh,
running from the
no.
very start.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, it's easy after that.
Wow.
Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
That flat looking thing in the corner.
And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. But what's the explanation for that? Alright, I think that's everything I need. There's only one way in and out of this room, through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. Yes, Johnny would be. The door can only be locked from the inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, there it goes again. When Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door.
They need to explain things clearly to you so you can understand.
They can use a different phrase. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found. Then the equipment room where Taka was found. Johnny has been trained on Ace Attorney.
Most probably.
Okay. Oh, you read a lot of mystery novels? Have any suggestions?
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Advo. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. And just recently, too. Like a couple seconds
wonder.
ago.
Yeah, I wonder
Ooh,
where.
money!
Here.
And there's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire.
Gasp!
Could that blood have come from here?
No.
Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Henning Manko. My nose is starting to get stuffy. I will have to look him up. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery.
I like how it's a huge pool of blood, but the tire marks only go so far.
Yeah.
Huh, that is pretty interesting. Justice Hammer 4! The weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here.
Hmm.
That's it.
Where to now?
And now we go to the nurse's office.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
I probably should have just used the map. Oh well.
Adventure.
Yeah, do some exercise. Run around. Don't teleport.
Hero's totally a junkie.
What are you investigating, Celeste? No, not more thongs! I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around, seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know,
God.
I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body. How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right? Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. It could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Justice Hammer 3! The one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside.
In the nurse's office?
After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Well, I mean, nurses tend to keep water around to help hydrate people. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here. For blood transfusions, I guess.
Or from
From
vampires?
who?
It doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. Oh. Makoto.
But you found money.
Money! Yeah, 2 pennies. I'm richer than I've ever been in my entire life. Oh, okay. Look, it's a picture of all 3 of us. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glass cleaning cloth.
Oh god, that's mine. I didn't put it away.
And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it.
Kunetsu, don't leave your shit lying around.
I can't help
Oh,
it.
it's also covered in blood. Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that?
People covered in blood, maybe?
I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important.
I mean, something with blood on a murder case. Maybe it is important.
But it was in the trash can, and you know.
Huh. Is it delayed for you too, Johnny?
Nope.
Johnny seems to be fine according, like, going by his responses in chat.
Yeah.
So, this is where you were. I've been looking for you.
Well, I'm just gonna go. I mean,
Don't
you
talk
have?
to me like I'm your friend, man.
I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed.
Sure, whatever, man.
You should go to Hero's room. Oh, let me give you this.
This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right?
You remember well.
Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap.
It's a drop.
A trap!
What is?
Things grow ever more exciting.
What are you talking about?
I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
So helpful.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Don't come back!
You aren't missed. So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there?
Trash?
Hero laying in his bed and like just a blanket covering him.
Oh, thank you, Advo.
Oh.
I don't know if I should be proud or
Just be.
I'm proud.
The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Yeah, I noticed that, but I mean, can't disagree. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge.
Ooh, hero dead. Could you imagine that? 3 people dead.
This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here.
Wait, we can decorate our room, but Makoto doesn't do it? God!
He's too boring.
Where'd he even get it all from? I don't know, the warehouse, that giant warehouse with all kinds of crap. Oh, wow. That camera is wigging out. Do you guys see that?
Which
No.
one? Where?
The one all the way on the left. It's blinking. Watch.
Did they all do that?
I don't know. I think it's only this one. I've only noticed it now. I've never
What?
seen them do that.
I never noticed that. You know what? I'm gonna be on the lookout now.
The red lights?
No, like the camera, the video camera.
Like how the
What-
light like turns red and like it's recording.
Oh no, okay, no. I think maybe this is just showing up on my end, but it's like glitching out.
Oh, is it really glitching?
Yeah,
It seems okay on my end.
that's weird.
Oh, man, I
well.
want to see it.
Where'd he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Because that's how it works. Just like how he was like, gee, I wonder if it's okay to spy on girls when they're naked. Well, I did it, so it must be okay.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I saw the camera glitch.
Boy glitch from this side? Yeah.
Oh,
Did you see it?
I see it. Oh my god.
A surveillance camera.
That's weird.
There's no point in worrying about it right now. I just need to forget, and it's still glitching.
Has there been a lot of glitches or stuff in the computer version?
Not that I
Not
remember.
terrible. Like there was a point in the very beginning where like the music would get janky, like it would repeat. Like you can probably see it in some of the videos in the beginning, but I think that might have had something to do with the anti-aliasing. I don't know. When I fidgeted around with it, it like stopped doing that. But yeah, that was like the biggest issue. But other than that, I haven't seen that many more.
Yeah, I haven't either.
It's a normal
Nice.
bed, pretty much just like the one in my room.
Because it's normal.
I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Ropo Justice? And it's in Hero's room.
Gasp!
But wait. These blueprints. Something about them bothers me.
I wonder why.
After Byakuya messed with the case last time, I wouldn't trust anything in the room that I found after he says, oh, go look in the room.
Yeah, that's fair.
True.
I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy though.
Ew.
How does a
Eek.
bathroom even get this dirty?
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Makoto, big news, big news!
What's wrong?
We found Kyoko!
What? Is she okay? Where is she?
Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up too!
Robo Justice?
It's Hero wearing the costume. Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. He's like floating in this freaking pool.
To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool.
Run!
I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could, which took me like an hour.
Probably. He doesn't seem like a athletic type. There she is!
Kyoko! And...
Oh man, how do I do this?
You should cover your mouth since he's inside the costume.
True, true. Fear man, I have had the worst day.
Hiro? I'm positive that he's a suspicious and strange individual that attacked me.
Apparently, that ridiculous object is Hero. I'd ask Kyoko for the details if I were you.
Since she clearly knows what she's doing, not like you.
Robo Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him.
Hiro?
Yeah, dog. Who else would I be? But I can't come up with a boss with him.
That's a good question.
He didn't notice that he was wearing the thing?
That's Hiro!
He doesn't know where he is half the time.
True. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati?
Aliens.
It was the Illuminati.
Aliens. Obviously, the Illuminati is always the answer.
I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Good job.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
That's creepy.
Tell it like it is, Kyoko. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden, without a trace.
There was something I had to check up on.
Something.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
I can't never mind.
Never mind. More importantly,
She says that, but does she have any idea?
she's
Kyoko.
Kyoko.
Does
Yeah.
she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
Probably.
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
Explain. Well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep. Don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up and then I was here.
Sounds like all my life.
I don't care. Do something about that costume. It just pains me just to look at you. Wait. No, maybe keep it on. It's even more painful to look at your actual face.
Sounds like something Byakuya will say. Oh, well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can actually get it off. A little help?
Oh, why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
Since there's no choice.
It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off.
He probably stinks.
Oh, God, he does. Probably,
Probably.
like, cooked a little inside there.
Ugh.
Ew. Phew! Free at last!
Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume.
Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. In other words, it is obvious to everyone that he made this costume. I
That-
love that look on her face so much.
Me too.
So creepy. I love it.
That's true. I saw the blueprints myself.
Yeah, me too.
Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone.
I mean, she might have just wandered in herself. But is it a good question to ask? Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Wow. Drastic measures.
Oh shoot, I was looking at chat.
It happens.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
Tie me up?
I'm into that.
Can
Oh.
Kyoko be the one to do it?
Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment.
Yeah, I mean... Attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Actually, question. Since Johnny just pointed out that he couldn't kill anyone else, was there like... Is there like a punishment for if you kill more than 2 people?
Probably.
I don't think he said what the punishment would be, but that it's against the rules. He probably would like kill you.
Yeah, like Junko. See?
Huh.
So you will probably die. Since
Yeah.
That- pretty much what punishment means for Monokuma.
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. You know what? You don't belong on the jury.
No.
Get out.
No.
Love you, Hina, but you're not the best at figuring this shit out.
Not really, no. He's not the brightest tool in the shed. What? Kill who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around, because that's obviously something that can happen.
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me. Convict, yes.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Don't do it, that's probably sweaty.
Ugh.
Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume. Aww.
She tried.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. That makes it look like it's too small for her.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like, it's a cute image, but no.
It's like, but
See, oh, go. What?
not that I mean, it actually, like, at least the torso is like too big for her.
Yeah.
It would be kind of hard to like move around with it being so bulky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like the leg part, it makes it. I don't know. The leg part is weird.
Yeah. Ah, see, look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't you see? Can't.
That's how
Can't see
blind
my
she
feet at
is.
all.
She's even
Yeah.
losing her ability to talk.
I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit in this dumb costume. Push her in the pool with it on.
Wow.
Well, we know how Kanetsu would get things done. In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Well, now you're all out of excuses.
No, see, it's cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then
Makoto, go ahead.
Yeah, choose the smallest, scrawniest guy.
yes, of course.
Okay.
Makes total sense.
Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. Honestly, the only other person who might fit is Sakura.
True.
No, but her muscles, man. Her muscles.
Yeah, probably she wouldn't fit.
It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
See, I told you it was impossible.
You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
Evidence? What's that?
You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
Ooh. What the heck?
Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway. Which is how we know it was him.
No! I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. He doesn't even know. Could someone, like, tell me?
What's my name?
Where am I? What's
What's
going
my
on?
age? What's my age again? What's my age again? I certainly did not expect Hiro and Kyoko to turn up at the same time. But where has Kyoko been hiding all this time? I have no idea. Perhaps she really is working for the mastermind, which else would explain her questionable behavior. But... You are quite protective of her, yes? That's because she's helped me out so much up until now. If I were the mastermind, that is exactly what I would do to earn your trust.
Ho ho.
It's looking more and more like it really was a setup.
She looks like she's lost in thought. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. I'd better leave her alone.
There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it.
Yeah, calm down.
These whole 5 of us.
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right?
Round of
Thank you.
applause.
Someone give him the gold star.
Thank you, I tried. Hey, Makoto, who was it?
Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi.
What? 2 people? As in 2 persons, different ones?
Why are you freaking out? You did it. You need to sit down.
Yeah.
Go to your timeout corner.
I did not! Oh, whoops. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed...
Mm-hmm.
Let me think here. That's it! I know who did it! I know who did it, I mean.
You may as well tell us then.
Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right?
Oh my god.
Which means alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
We're taking back that gold star.
No!
You go sit with Hina in the timeout corner. I see. That's unfortunate.
Huh? Unfortunate?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay?
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
I'm facepalming too.
I know, that note.
Note?
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
Yeah, so trustworthy.
Mhm.
I know, right?
We all know how well slipped notes worked for other people in the past.
But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Not a chance. No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. But, really?
I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone brought all that to trick me.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you.
You
were doing the same thing!
Yeah. Gosh. Pop meat kettle.
Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Yahoo! They preyed me on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me.
I still don't buy it.
Well, you should buy it.
Okay, then show us that note.
With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket. Looks like I lost it.
Yeah, sure.
Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
As you said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason.
What the heck? For serious?
Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial starts.
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
Ah, Hina.
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero.
No, it's like I said.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must totally be broke, and that's why.
Hina, I think we established in an earlier case that he was able to buy a $1 million orb. But then I guess that doesn't mean he's rich now, but
He's probably broke after that.
as is the orb.
Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
Phoenix Wright just burst through the walls.
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. You need to stop.
If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit on that note. Fit, don't fail me now.
I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands.
True. I think Sakura can not take Genocide Jack's bait. You, on the other hand.
Well, bye.
One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto, do you have a second?
Huh?
I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure. I don't mind helping. But can you promise me something? Later, when we have the time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
No.
to reject me so simply.
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Okay.
You have nothing to do.
And come on. I think we're all agreed we need her mind for everything.
Yeah.
It's true.
Thanks. Now then, shall we? So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses.
Examine the corpses? Can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living. Wouldn't you agree?
How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay then, show me where the bodies are.
They're in the repository. And I guess we should head that way for now.
Hifumi and Taka.
For a moment, Kyoko seems to go rigid. But only for a moment.
Well then, let's get started.
She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons.
Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Taka was killed by a blow to the head. He must have been struck with Justice Hammer 4, which was laying on the floor in the equipment room. And there's a tarp laid out under his body. The killer must have used it to move Taka's body. That way, it wouldn't leave any bloodstains as it was moved.
Doesn't Kyoko get creeped out poking at dead bodies and stuff?
There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
Oh, no, we
she's
don't
gonna-
need this.
Yes, it's
No, God,
probably-
no.
It's really weird. I just kind of made this realization now, but to see like it go from the magenta circle to the blue square when you hover over them.
Oh.
The biggest
Wait,
problem,
what?
like when they're alive and you hover over them to talk to them, it's the magenta circle, but now that they're dead, they're blue squares.
Oh.
The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office. But when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that? And why?
To make him look pretty.
Of course.
Makoto, I found something.
You did.
Of course she did.
Speaking of Kyoko spin-offs, when are we getting our Mia spin-off?
There's, well, not Mia, but there's Kyoko novels
Oh, that's neat.
from before the game and everything.
Ooh.
And it explains stuff
Things.
about her, her past,
Stuff we
her
don't know.
gloves, her gloves.
Her gloves.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, apparently there's something with her gloves. I wouldn't have assumed that. Jeez,
Kime.
spoilers, Kime.
It's not important. It's just I don't actually remember if she says it in game or if she says it on her, like when you have free time with her. Like she makes like a comment about it.
Oh, okay.
I think I know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure like Makoto points it out and then she's just like, oh, it's just no big deal.
Yeah, but I don't remember if it's in the story or in her. Oh, and I remember something a while ago when I think Advo mentioned about the thongs you keep getting.
Yeah.
Did you know that if you finish like the free time with someone, you get their underwear?
What?
Yeah.
I never did that. I was like,
What?
nah, I'm not gonna be bothered to do it.
Yeah,
I don't remember that, and I'm pretty sure I finished Hina's and maybe I just blocked it out of my mind.
I think you did, yeah. But yeah, when you finish everyone's free time, you get their underwear.
Does that
I
mean
wanted
you...
Celeste.
Wait,
but
does that mean you like slept with them or something?
I don't know, it happens with the guys too. It's just all around.
Wow. Makoto, you're a player.
So yeah, fun facts about Danganronpa.
collect their underwears.
Yay!
It's like Honey Pop.
Oh god. You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
He did?
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much?
Oh!
No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch.
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. By English.
What's English?
I don't know. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock.
So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken.
Self-servant.
Hey, you! How long are you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock! You know that? Bedtime for all little boys and girls!
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
So bright.
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something.
You're right. There's something white in there.
Nobody noticed.
Can you try and pry it out?
Me?
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right?
Dang.
She just like make yourself useful, Makoto.
Okay. Sexist. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. Taka does go commando. I stand by this.
I agree.
A piece of paper.
Was that all he had in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
I wonder about that.
Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. But
What?
It's just repeating the same thing from last time. I guess we have to talk to Kyoko again.
Oh.
So, did you find anything?
I did. More than I expected, to be honest.
Thankfully, it didn't go that way.
Look at this.
More
wad
paper.
of paper?
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Where?
Hidden?
You don't
Breast
want to know.
pocket?
I thought you. I didn't hear pocket, so I thought like his man boob was like hiding it. And then Kyoko just like lifted up. It was so good.
Ew.
It was all sweaty and gross.
Ew.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see.
In his pants? Wait, so you're okay with stuffing your hand down a dude's pants, but not opening his dead hand?
Too
It
much
was
work.
just his pants, not like his socks or something.
What? Well, I guess it must have been like a pant pocket, not like his... I don't know what that means.
Makoto, are you not there to see what she's doing or like where she's searching?
Honestly, yeah.
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up.
Like a good little boy. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note? I found the hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. You know, I'm really impressed that Yasuhiro, like, remembered that perfectly.
Yeah, geez. That sounds very familiar.
That's it! It's the same thing Hiro said! And he was telling the truth!
Although it's not exactly the same, is it?
Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. Blah, blah, blah. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Woo!
The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to me at 1 a.m. But the note he wrote to Hifumi, what? What did someone say? Advo.
Oh my god!
But the note that they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
I'm dead! chat away. Or else I'm gonna keep reading it. Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
Huh?
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there.
There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Could you maybe explain it a little more?
Come on, Makoto, it's not rocket science.
Think carefully. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly?
I have no idea.
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out.
You could be a little more subtle, game.
It doesn't even sound like something Kyoko would say.
Exactly, it's very forced.
Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place.
Exactly. So, you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role.
I wonder. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind.
Ahí vemos. Ahí lo vemos. Ahí lo vemos. No sé.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin. Like the bright bursts of fireworks, like the flash of the soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Well, there is a lot of space there, so it could be. Could have been.
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not as if we're a whole class trying to figure this out, Kyoko. Well, we'd better get going.
Okay. Hey, let's watch some movies. Let's go shopping. Maybe we can go take a nap. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there...
What?
Ah!
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
He's
hello.
multiplied! Ah!
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Just stick your foot out so he trips over it.
Can we just get on the elevator already?
No, Advo! I think you killed Kanetsu.
I can't stop looking at them.
You're not playing along.
We're not here to play with you.
Play with those tits.
Okay, fine. Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train, or elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Okay then, shall we?
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. Jesus!
Damn!
Wow.
He feels his sins crawling on his back.
I told you already, I didn't do it for serious. For real, sis.
That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume? Or the note?
Well, no, but
How unfortunate. Then it seems we have our culprit.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin.
Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. And for the two that lost their lives.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for Hifumi, but poor Taka.
Aww. Alright, Hifumi's gross, but he's a teen.
I never liked him.
The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. Aw, Johnny!
Correct.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, come on, Josh! That's so cool!
oh.
Ouch. I don't
No,
like
by all means, keep
Monokuma.
going.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude.
Let's hurry up and go, so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes.
Hina, you need to chill.
Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing.
It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. This trial will be over in no time.
The story begins when we get down there. This chat, oh my god.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm glad this is being recorded.
It wasn't me. You gotta believe me. Trust me.
Come on, Big Mac, let's do it.
Why did she call him that? Not the
I
first time.
I forgot she called him. She called him Big Mac.
I don't remember why.
She just has like nicknames for everyone, like ridiculous nicknames.
I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate.
When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you.
Okay. We're actually probably gonna be ending very soon. Like, I'm thinking we're gonna stop right before the trial actually begins.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
I'd give you like maybe a 4.
5
Yeah.
out of 10 because you're like half cute and then half evil looking.
Yeah, your personality kind of puts a drag on the appearance.
Yeah.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break.
Actually, you know what? That's the perfect place to end.
Yeah.
So everyone, stay tuned for the next action-packed class trial after this commercial break. Or what will probably be a day or maybe a week, depending on which week to end this lands on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us. This has been really, really fun. Now that we have a Twitch channel, you can expect, I assume most of the streams will be on here from now on. I don't know, Kiwi,
would-
you're the one who does most of the streaming. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll do them here.
All right. So yeah, we can probably put like announcements on YouTube. I know one thing that I've seen Cryotic do that's a very interesting way of going about it is when you start streaming, you just put up a video with the link and information and all that. But yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. We're kind of getting accustomed to Twitch now that they allow for uploads. We'll probably be uploading a bunch of stuff here too. Slowly transitioning over here since YouTube kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is the upload thing like ready already?
It like you can upload from what I've seen. It's just in its beta form, so who knows how well it's gonna work.
Uh-huh. Well, we have YouTube in the meanwhile.
But
Like,
we
yeah.
can still try.
Like we'll probably still upload to YouTube until that has like completely been, you know, smoothed
Yeah, this-
over.
at least what I'm planning to do is like, because since I stream from my PS4, I can't really do all this, like, the thing is to end and everything, so I'll probably just stream and then edit the video and upload the edited version to YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Welcome back, Johnny. We're actually ending right here, since Kimi and I actually have to get ready for a different recording. But
boy.
thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys were fun. I hope we can do this again soon.
Yeah.
We could maybe do like the last one. It's the longest one.
Oh, the last trial as a stream?
Yeah, I mean, because it's long. It's long.
Yeah, you're talking about the sixth one, aren't you, Kime?
The last one, yeah, the one that's like 3 hours.
Yeah. Oh my god, it took me like 4.5 hours to finish it. It's so long.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours without mistakes.
Oh my god. Oh, and I'm sure I'm gonna be making a lot of mistakes. Alright, well, hope you guys have a good night. And see you next time.
Good night, everyone.